What's going on, guys? I know it's been a while. I haven't made videos. This video is about eBay suspending my account. Um, I don't know what it is about eBay, but I mean, all they do is suspend your account. I'm not gonna make this video too long. I'm actually making this video for any suggestions for anybody who's been through this. So, for the past couple of weeks, I've been selling on my eBay account called the Hokey Pokemon store. I just started getting back into cards and things of this nature. Now, mind you, I'm going to say where I'm wrong in this part, because I know, well, I didn't know, but now I know in their terms and conditions, which I'm taking full responsibility. I should have definitely read that first. So I got these Pokemon codes for Pokemon Center, and it was to buy the special delivery Charizard card. It's basically Pikachu and Charizard. It's like this new card that they had. They do a promotion code every year. So, I had a couple of extra codes, and I put them on eBay for $5 a pop. And this has been going on for about like a good week. And like I said again, this is, I'm taking full responsibility for this aspect of it. So, they was flying off the shelves. I mean, by the dozens. People were buying 10, 20 of them, 30 of them. People were just buying one. And my routine was, in my notes, I would keep all my codes, all active codes. And at the top of the notes, I would have like a little message like, hey, thanks for trusting us. Um, you know, if when your code, when after you check out your code, um, no rush, but if you could leave us a feedback, since this is an electronic order, that would be much appreciated. And people had no problem with it. So I went from having probably 3 feedback to having around 145. Let me just turn it around and show you my store. So this is my store. I took pride in this store. So yeah, 145 positive feedback. As you can see, not one 151, but they don't count double feedback. As you can see, not one bad feedback, not even close to being a bad feedback. I would show you the item, but of course it's gonna say that it doesn't exist. So anyway, I'm sorry, I'm not editing this video. I'm really hurt right now, and I'm kind of nervous too. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen. So anyway, I've been doing that for a couple of days. Outstanding feedback. I actually had a Pokemon Charizard card for myself. I went off to get graded. I got a perfect 10 on that card. I put that up for sale. I put the new Freddy Funko Pop release up for sale, whatever. So I wake up this morning, right? Fast forward like a week, I have, I'll get to that part. So I woke up this morning, it is Sunday, October 2nd, and the first thing I see in my email is, it says, no reply. Your eBay account has been suspended. So, I'm thinking, all right, I probably have to do something, verify some information, whatever. So I hit up their, their customer service, which is one of the worst customer service experiences I've ever dealt with. It's people who have never sold an item in their life. It's people who don't even know what eBay are, and they're getting paid cents on the dollar. Like, these people do not care about anything. They copy and paste their answers because that's what eBay tells them to do. And eBay's smart about that because they know that if they have people who can't really understand the concept of selling, they can always pin it back on the customer service rep. And it's, I did business marketing, and I did study in some business classes, and they say this is what a lot of businesses do. They make their customer service either somebody who doesn't speak the primary language of you, or someone who has absolutely no knowledge in what you're trying to get resolved. And this is the best way, where people will just give up. It's like a filter. People will just give up and say, you know what, man, like, I can't deal with this customer service anymore, blah, blah, blah. I just give up. eBay, you win. Not me though. I'm taking this to civil court, and I'm not trying to be like emotional about it, but so I hit up customer service, and I asked for a reasoning. Why did you suspend my account? And then they sent the copy and paste. We suspended your account indefinitely. We can't tell you why. Blasey blasey. And they were so concerned about getting their eBay fees, right? Like they needed the fees that I sold stuff for. And I get it, like I'm new at selling. I have to wait 14 days. Cool, no problem. 21 days. Because mind you, I didn't know that you couldn't sell digital products on eBay, but that's my mistake. Even though I see Cubase sell music programs, I see bookstores on eBay. I don't know how they're allowed to do that, but I can't sell a Pokemon card that is. I screenshotted every card. I mean, every code that I had. I screenshotted it and I put it, and I send it to the customer, so they would see that the code is verified and working before they used it. And that was kind of like my proof. Every single one of the codes I sold, I have a screenshot of them working, verified, and I have all 100% feedback from everyone who bought it. Well, not everyone, probably 92% of the people who bought it. 8% of people bought more than one, and they're waiting to use the rest of the codes, which is no rush. But I asked eBay why they suspended my account, and they gave me the generic answer: we can't tell you. You violated eBay terms and conditions. Make sure you pay your eBay selling fees, which I don't have any, because I pay it off immediately. But at the end of every day, if I'm listing a new item, I make sure I specifically pay it off immediately. I don't like touching my process money. I don't like touching my any other funds. I pay it off with my credit card and my money, my debit card and my money. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna fight that part. But as of now, I have $1,800 locked on hold, and I asked them. Let me wipe my mouth. I just woke up, guys. I'm sorry. But I have $1,800 on hold, and I don't know. Like I asked them, when am I getting that money? Like when will you give me my money back? And they're telling me you have to wait 60 to 72 days or something like that. And I refuse to wait that long. I don't understand what type of process would allow 60 to 72 days. If you have to do an investigation on, if you think that I'm scamming people because I'm delivering digital items, right? And I don't need a tracking number, which again, for the third, fourth time, I'm wrong in that. I didn't know that wasn't allowed. But that doesn't change the fact that the people that I'm selling it to are showing you that they are satisfied through their feedback. And some 2-3 people was they was confused on how to use the code, and I helped them out, like, and they some of them gave me an attitude, but and look, I just got a text message from this lawyer. He actually specializes in lifting accounts or whatever. But yeah, so a couple people who bought the code from me, they just were confused. They didn't know what they had to do in order to get the special delivery Charizard code, but I helped them out. So like this one feedback, he said, best customer service I've ever witnessed. I have a big misunderstanding with my purchase. Even after I wasn't very nice, and the misunderstanding with the purchase was completely my fault, the seller still kept a kind, positive attitude and still went above and beyond to really help me out. I can't thank you enough for helping me out. You have amazing positive feedback because you truly are a pleasure to deal with. Keep up all the good work. Your kindness could change the world. Right? Like, these are the kind of feedbacks I'm getting. And I haven't got one negative feedback. And all this feedback is from the codes I sent. So I can't understand for the life of me on why eBay would need 60 to 72 days to lift the hold off of my money. You want to suspend my account? Cool. I can fight that. I'll fight that all year. But to hold $1,800 of my money that you can see positive feedback was received, which that's basically saying the order's confirmed. Just because I don't have feedback on these orders, it shouldn't mean that you hold my money. But fine, if you want to hold my money for 21 days, I have no problem with that. I understand I'm a new seller and there's a risk with things like this, but you see, I have the positive feedback to back up what I was selling. Like I said, about 93% of the people who bought codes from me left me positive feedback. And the only reason why the other people didn't is because they bought more than one. And Pokemon Center has a very, very specific way on how you can buy a code. It's either you buy one per household, per card, per IP address, per device, or you wait 7 days after your first item was delivered. So I understand why they haven't sent feedback yet. This video is basically like, I want help. If anyone has ever been through this, if you could possibly help me out, like to see if I can how I can get my money out of this account. And Silver Court is anything from $1,000 to $10,000. It's only $1,800. But I mean, that's not a small amount of money if you like really think. $1,800 is what? It's like that's like a what, 3 weeks for like a minimum wage job. Like that's a lot of money. Like I don't want to lose $1,800. But yeah, Civil Court said from $1,000 to $10,000, it'll only cost me $20 to submit the Civil Court suit. But I don't want to take it there yet. I just really want like some advice on what I can do to not only get my money out, but to reinstate my account. Like I didn't get any warnings. They let me do all these transactions for weeks. As you can see, I have 151 positive feedback. Absolutely, there's no bad business practices. I have not received any negative feedback, any returns or anything. And like I said, this happened around, it's 10:52 a.m. right now on October 2nd. This happened around, I'll say I woke up at like 7:38. They suspended my account in the middle of the night at like 2 a.m. though. I just received the email when I woke up though. Like I just seen it. So yeah, I just need help with how I should go about this. I don't want to be the angry person, texting. Oh, and last thing too, the last transcript I sent them, I'm like, can I get any information on where I would send this civil case paper? And the lady, for some reason, she tried to act like, let me go to my chat transcript. She tried to act like if I wasn't responding to her. Like if I wasn't, like she kept saying like, are you there, sir? Like right after she sent something. Hi, like right after she responded, she said, while we understand that you may not agree with our decision to suspend your account, please understand that this decision is final and will not be reversed. Right? And she sent that. It says 2:36 UTC. I don't even know what time zone that is, whatever. And 10 seconds later, she responds. She says, hi, I'm sorry, you probably can't see that, but she says, hi, I didn't mean to rush you, but I just want to make sure we're still connected. That was 10 seconds after she said, she responded with an answer. And then I said, I don't really care about the decision. That's okay with me. But, you will not hold my money. And then she skips over that, right? 3 seconds later after I said that, she says, I'm afraid I will have to end this chat. I am no longer receiving any response from you. Please contact Live Help again if you have any concerns. So it's like this customer service, they don't even care. And they emailed me this transcript. Her name was Marjorie. And I'm sure that's not her real name. But she's acting like if I wasn't responding back to her, like if she had to leave the chat. And before I can say anything else, she ended the chat. So it's like I'm not getting any kind of help from the people they hire for customer service. I'm a customer at the end of the day. But, I don't want to go on too much of a rant. I just want help. So if anyone in the comment section could help me, please, because I really want to get this money out. And I want to keep this eBay account. Like I was going to open up, I had big plans for this eBay account. So if you guys could really help me, just getting this off my chest too makes me feel better. But like I really want to continue to fight this because I know I was wrong with the electronic sales, but I didn't know that at the time. And not only that, I was above and beyond my customer service, my customers. I had repeat buyers, like 50 repeat buyers, people constantly contacting me, sending me their collection. Hey, I love what you're doing here, whatever. So it's like I'm selling an item that people want. And I understand if that's not in your rules, cool. But you cannot hold my money for, I mean, you shouldn't want to hold my money for 60 to 72 days. But like I said, I'm way supreme. And if you guys could just help me out, any advice would help me. Anyone, any veterans in eBay, if you can please help me out, I would really appreciate that. Thank you for listening to me rant, and thank you for helping me out in advance. Thank you, guys. Enjoy your Sunday.